Customer statements in Sage Accounting. In this video, we'll show you how to check your customer statement setting, check your email default settings for customer statements, create and send individual customer statements, schedule monthly statements, and finally, how to send multiple statements at once using the Statement Run option. Customer statements show transaction activity for a selected period. This helps your customers keep track of what they owe and remind them when each invoice is due. Sending statements to your customers regularly helps to avoid late payments. You can send statements to a single customer manually, to multiple customers at once, or schedule monthly statements to be sent automatically. Before sending customer statements, we recommend checking your statement settings. To do this, navigate to Settings and click Business Settings. Select Statement Settings. Choose your customer statement type using the drop-down list. You can select All Activity or Outstanding Items Only. If you select All Activity, your customer statement will include all transactions within the specified period. This will include all invoices, credit notes and payments, even if they have been fully paid. Any outstanding transactions from the prior period will appear as a brought forward balance at the top of the statement. If you select Outstanding Items Only, the statement will include the unpaid or part-paid transactions only up to a specified date. Please note, if any transactions have been left unallocated, they'll also appear on the statement. For example, if a credit note has not been allocated to an invoice, both the invoice and the credit note are unpaid and will appear on the statement. We don't cover supplier statements in this video. However, if you'd like to set your supplier payment type, you can do so here. To choose how you'd like to produce and send the statements, use the Customer Statement Delivery drop-down. You can select Email PDFs to your customers or create PDFs to print and post to your customers. There are 3 personalization settings listed here. Select or clear the checkbox next to each one according to your preference. First, choose whether to show days overdue and overdue invoices in red. Here, you can choose to show a table of balances owed by age at the bottom of the statement. Indicate overdue values at the bottom of your statement by selecting this checkbox. Here's an example of a statement with this option selected, and another example without it indicated on the statement. Next, decide whether you'd like the statement to include or exclude future dated payments. This is relevant for the statement type Outstanding Items Only. For example, your statement end date is the 30th of June, and you're producing the statement on the 5th of July. Your customer paid one of their outstanding invoices on the 1st of July. If you select to include future payments, the paid invoice will not appear on the statement, despite it being outstanding as of the statement's end date. Alternatively, you can exclude future dated payments and include the paid invoice in the statement, as the invoice was not paid as of the statement end date. If you choose to exclude future dated payments, to avoid queries from your customers about paid invoices, you may want to add a note to the Customer Statement Notes section to let them know that any payments made after the statement end date have not been included. If required, add any additional notes here. These will appear on all statements produced, so should be generic, such as your company's bank details for any outstanding payments to be sent to. To save your statement settings, click Save. If you plan to email your statements, you should also review your default email settings. From the Business Settings section, click Document Emails. Check your settings here, and at the bottom click Statements. Check, and if necessary, amend your default email message for your statements. Once happy, click Save. You can return to your statement settings and make amendments at any time. We'll now look at producing your customer statements. To run and send a single statement, from your customer list, select the relevant customer, and from the Manage drop-down on the right, click Statements. If you have selected the Outstanding Only statement type, you'll be asked for a to date. If you have chosen the All Activity statement type, you'll be asked for a date range. Once entered, click Calculate. The statement is calculated, and the transactions appear. A debt summary is shown here, and balances owed and overdue are shown here. Please note, the details shown on screen is for your information. This may or may not show on the PDF statement, depending on your chosen settings. If you have multiple contacts and addresses for this customer, you need to change these manually on the go. To do this, navigate to the Manage Statement dropdown and click Statement Addresses and Contacts. Once amended, this becomes the default statement contact. To print, email, or export the statement to CSV, navigate to the Manage Statement dropdown. To email this directly to your customer from Sage Accounting, click Email. If email addresses exist for your selected contact, they'll appear here. Your default email settings are applied, and your default message appears here. Select this checkbox to print a copy of the statement. If needed, make any necessary changes, and to send the email, click Send. If you want to print or save the statement to send to your customer manually, select Print from the drop-down. Your statement will open in a new tab. You can print or save this as a PDF. To export this as a CSV from the drop-down menu, click here. You have now created a statement for a single customer. If this is a repeat customer, to schedule a monthly statement for them, use the Manage Statement drop-down and click Schedule Monthly Statements. Scheduling monthly statements is the best way to automate your processes, save time, and send the statements automatically. To enable the monthly statement, select this checkbox. If you already send monthly statements and want to disable these, clear the checkbox. Check or amend the main email recipient and the person copied into the email. Send yourself a copy by selecting this checkbox. By default, the subject and message will appear with the information specified in your email settings. Enter the day of the month the statement should be sent here. To exclude zero balances, select this checkbox. To schedule the automatic monthly statements for this customer, click Save. You can also choose to send a statement to multiple customers at any time using the Statement Run option. To check how a customer receives their statement during the statement run, click on the customer, navigate to the Options tab, and view or edit the statement run settings on the right. You can also check and update this in bulk for all customers at once using the Update Customers option. This is covered in a separate video. Visit Sage University or a help center for more guidance. To start your statement run, click here. Set a value in the outstanding amount over box. All customers with a balance of this or over will receive a statement. Enter the statement end date here. To continue, click Next. Statements produced this way will include the outstanding items only, regardless of the setting chosen in your customer statement type settings. A message appears to confirm how many customers will receive a statement, how much you are owed, and the statement end date. Based on your customer settings, you will see here how many statements will be produced as a PDF for printing and posting, and how many will be emailed. Select this checkbox to email a copy to yourself. Once happy, click Generate Statements. Statements are either emailed directly to your customer or a PDF will be produced and available from your notifications panel. For further information, access our Help Center by clicking Help at the top of Sage Accounting. You've now learned about how to produce customer statements and schedule them to automatically send each month.